Tade Cash is a world-class cash flow entrepreneur and investor, a super wealth coach, legendary closer, and an educator. He's the co-founder of more than 5 cash-rich businesses and believes that assets should be predictable, consistent, and perpetual income that funds our lifestyle. He shows individuals, companies, and nations how to unlock the hidden asset that would create perpetual, consistent, and predictable prosperity for them. He's the creator of the Short and Sell program and the Money Mastery program. He's the author of Shut Up and Collect the Money, the Money Mastery Revolution, Build Assets, Not Just a Business, as well as the Wealth Genotype. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome on stage Tade Cash. Tade Cash is a world-class cash flow entrepreneur and investor, a super wealth coach, legendary closer, and an educator. Is the co-founder of more than 5 cash-rich businesses and believes that assets should be predictable, consistent, and perpetual income that funds our lifestyle. It shows individuals, companies, and nations how to unlock the hidden assets that would create perpetual, consistent, and predictable prosperity for them. He is the creator of the Short and Sell program and the Money Mastery program. He is the author of Shut Up and Collect the Money, the Money Mastery Revolution, Build Assets, Not Just a Business, as well as the Wealth Genotype. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome on stage Tade Cash.
Hi, it's another wonderful evening from where you are anywhere in the world. It's another Sunday cash flow service, and I believe it's going to be life changing, life transforming, you know, and that is important that you get what is going on today. I'm so happy to welcome you to another show today, Sunday Cash Flow Service. My name remains Tade Cash, and I'm the your host every Sunday. The essence of the show, you remember, is to bring you into a place where you can write your own paycheck, where you can control your own economy, where you can change the narrative of your life. This is the word of Caesar. And in the word of Caesar, you need to be in charge. You need to control things. You need to be able to make things happen for you. And tonight the show is a little bit different from wherever you're watching out all over the world. The show is a little bit different tonight. It's not just going to be me alone speaking to you. I'm going to be inviting an amazing guy. But before I invite him, I would like to first tell you that no matter how much you intend you have. I've seen a lot of people that would tell me that, Tade, what I need right now is that I need more customer in my business. I need more customer in my business. I dare to tell you today that you don't have a customer problem. There is a process that is making you not to have the customer. And the moment you can pull those processes together and you put them in place, guess what happened to you? The customer will come in like a flood. And when the customers start coming in like a flood, guess what happened? Let me quote the word. Let me quote the word of Peter Drucker. This is what Peter Drucker says. Excuse me. This is what Peter Drucker says. Peter Drucker said the purpose of a business is to get a customer and keep them for life. In other words, without a customer, there is no business. Without a customer, you can't be in business for long. How do you get a customer? How do you get them to be profitable? How do you get them to pay you? How do you get them to do what you want them to do? That is how you grow a business. And tonight I'm going to be, interviewing my friend, and my friend is going to be sharing with you in the next couple of minutes on this show and how you can get 100 customers in 100 days. Remember, there is a program that's going to happen afterwards. And today, just to show you some of the things you are going to be getting in the course of those programs. Who am I hosting tonight? You must have seen the flyer. And by the way, right now, if you have not invited your friend, you can invite your friend by going to the link. Send the link that brought you to the show to your friends. Let them be part of this because it's going to literally be a life-changing event today. You remember, you don't lack money. The money you are looking for is already in the hands of someone. So how do you get it? The person, how do they give you the money? The customers are everywhere. Let me tell you this quickly before I bring my friend, if I introduce him to you. Statistics have say there is a survey that says 95% of people hate to sell. And the statistic also say that 95% of people love to buy. Your money, I call it the fortune gap. If you go to YouTube, maybe in the next few days, you will see a video that I did called on YouTube called the fortune gap. It's about a minute to a 2 minute video that I explained that to you. That means the fortune gap means if a lot of people like to sell, that means, and a lot of people love to buy. If you join the world of people that love to sell, that means you are going to create fortune for yourself. And that's amazing. So today, I have a friend. I met this friend of mine a few years ago when he was just 100% a lecturer, a teacher, an educationist. And he wanted to change his life, and a couple of times he have attended a few of my programs, and he decided to change his life by mastering how to sell and how to get customer. And today he's running a business that in hundreds of millions of naira. And how did you go from that to where he is today? So today we are going on the show full blast to focus on how to generate 100 customers in 100 days. Let me tell you, if you could do this, if you can learn the fundamental principles that he's going to be sharing with you today, and the things I'm going to say afterwards, and you keep put them into practice, I believe if something is practical, the only thing you can do about it is to practice it. So tonight is a practical moment, just like every other classes. But tonight is going to change your life because everybody needs a customer and everybody has a customer. But how do you get them to keep coming back to do doing things for you that is profitable? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you my friend. His name is Muyiwa Ashimolowo. He's an amazing, they call him the awakener. It's a man that has helped a lot of low income earners to be able to go on the ladder to begin to earn six figures. This young man is a great man. I call him from a teacher man to a cash man. It's an amazing guy. He's a life changing, phenomenal individual. And I believe in him. And everyone that I bring on this show is because I know the person can change your life. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me today as I bring to join me on the screen, Muyiwa Ashimolowo.
It's an amazing day.
Hey, brother, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to know. It's good to know. It's good to know you are
Sit down
good.
there.
Yeah. It's good to know you're good. Good to have you in the studio. How are you today? How's it going?
Yeah, it's a fantastic Sunday. Today is the 16th of January. That's 16 days in 2022, and people are really cashing out. Yeah,
Awesome, awesome. I know you've been.
people are
I
really
know you have been
cashing
making.
out.
Yes, awesome. I know you have been making good money already. From as the year began, you have been getting people to sign up for different projects and all of that. And we're going to be talking about some of your projects and how people can cash out on them in the next few minutes. But however, tonight is about a lot of people start businesses and they are wondering, you know,
Mm,
um, they are hoping that one day they're going to get customers. They are hoping that one
yeah,
day people are going to just
proof.
walk into their shop, and a lot of people get their pension and they go and use it to open a shop, and they start selling what Yoruba people call Ankara clothes, and then they will open a
Hmm.
shop, and they will sit in front of the shop, and they're wondering who is going to step into that shop to come and buy things from them. So,
Mm.
and at the end of the day, nobody comes, and family members begin to pick up the clothes one by one, and at the end of the day, the shop will close down, and the pension money that's supposed to be used to create a transformation has now created tension. So at the end of the
Mm.
day, nothing is working. They now started depending on other people. And before you know it, some people can stand it. They will end up having a stroke, from having a stroke to being in an hospital bed, from being in an
Mm.
hospital bed to enter into financial coma. From financial coma, they go solo. And by going solo, I mean they rest in peace. So tonight, it's about how can I've seen you share this, and you and I have worked on a couple of stages together. We have trained people on how they can transform their life. And my one of my obsession for 2022 is to show more people how to be able to sell what they have, how to be able to, because I believe that selling is how God activate blessings upon our life. So, how can people generate customers? How can people generate customers in real estate? Being one of your forte, I've seen you grow from organizing programs for teachers where the old hall will be full. I've seen you, organize trainings for people, consulting trainings where the whole places will be sold out. How can people generate customers for their business? And tonight we are putting ourselves on a challenge, attracting customer challenge. How can people generate customers, 100 customers in 100 days? What are the strategies that can make this happen? Now, I want you to introduce yourself and I want you to take the floor. So the floor is yours. In the next 20 minutes, begin to share idea with us on how this can be possible. Thank you.
Yeah. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I don't know where you are watching from all over the world. Let me say thank you, Mr. Cashman, for having me here today. And one of the words of my mentor, Ibuka Oshika, she will always say that a time will come when the market will come for people who are able to start from nothing and go to something, and something very, very huge and big. Like I've always said, people don't have sales problem. People just have the problem of showing up. And when I say people have the problem of showing up, it's simple. People are practically telling themselves lies. People are practically telling themselves lies. So as a salesperson, you need to first ask yourself, do I deserve to be rich? Because until you settle the issue of being rich, you may not be able to do what you need to do to become rich. Until you settle the issue of, do I really want to be rich? So people don't sell basically because they don't want to be rich. So let me quickly say this. It takes hard work and savings for you to make your first 1 million. It takes hard work and savings for you to make your first 1 million. It takes leveraging from other people's system for you to make your first 10 million. And for you to make your first 100 million, you've got to build a system. If you want to make your first 1 billion, then it is strategic partnership. So basically, selling is about strategic partnership. Selling is God's gift to man. Selling is God's gift to man. Selling is that game changer that can change, that can turn a poor kid to become a rich don. Selling is a game changer. So that's why we say you either sell or you sell. So the question is, people really want to sell, yet they are not selling. Let me quickly say this. Only fools don't sell. I'm sorry I have to use that word. It's straightforward. We are all buyers, but not all of us are sellers. So the world is dominated by buyer. A buyer is giving birth to every second, every minute. Unfortunately, not sellers. Not all of us are selling, and only those who are selling controls the world. Whether you like it or not, you are either selling or you are selling. I've never seen any billionaire who does not sell. I've never seen anybody that has made 100 million who does not sell. You must sell. You cannot not sell. So the question is, even when we all know that selling is important, the question is, why are we not selling? Why are we not selling? Why are we not selling? I mean, to sell 100 plots of land in 100 days, you first need to become somebody who can sell 100 plots in 100 days. Because in order for you to do, you must first be. So the problem is that people don't want to be, and they want to do. And from where you are coming from what you have been through, from your significant emotional experience and the significant emotional actions of those who trained you, those who mold you, those you have spent your time with, you have formed opinions about the world. You have equally formed opinions about money. Because as a salesperson, you must first solve the money issue. Yeah. Your money blueprint is critical to your selling. Selling is easy, selling is hard. Depends on where you are coming from and where you decide to go. So let me start this evening. Tadikash, thank you for having me here one more time. Let me start this evening by talking about the top 5 lies salespeople tell themselves. Top 5 lies. Because there is something you are telling yourself that makes you to either sell or not sell. So let me quickly deal with the first 5 lies that you need to deal with in 2022 if you really want to sell. The first lie many salespeople tell themselves is that the price of my product is high. I will sell more if my company reduces their price. So I call that the price lie. If your company keeps reducing their price, in few years, the company will no longer exist. And as long as the company is reducing their prices, your commission also is going down. And that's why I said that you must first clarify the money issue. Your money blueprint must be in tandem with your expectations. So you must first deal with that. You must first deal unconsciously that the product you are selling, whether it is biscuits, whether it is car, or it is a land or a house, you must first believe that you are offering value. So the problem arises when you as a salesperson, when you are thinking your product is overpriced. So the main reason why many people are not selling today is because they believe that their products are overpriced. Their products are overpriced. Whether you like it or not, Rolls Royce are not going to reduce their price. It's for a target market. So depending on the price of your product, you need to resolve your target markets. When you are clear with your niche market, then you will be able to deal with the price lies. So today, when a salesperson is saying that the price, if we can reduce our price, we will sell more, that is sales harakiri. That is sales harakiri. So you need to deal with that as a salesperson in your mind, that you are offering value that the client should pay for. That the client should pay for. The second lie you need to quickly deal with is that the economy is bad. Oh my God, there's money in Nigeria. Hello, sir. There is money in Nigeria. You need to deal with that lies of the economy is bad. When you keep telling yourself the economy is bad, you are not likely to reach those who can afford your products. Whether you are selling ice cream, or you are selling chin chin, or you are selling land, immediately you tell yourself the economy is bad. Immediately you tell yourself the economy is bad, you will not sell. So it's a major lie you need to deal with. You need to deal with the lies of the economy is bad. The economy is not bad. You have just been unable to identify the niche markets that can pay for your products. So I want you to quickly type there, the economy is not bad. The economy is not bad. I need to get to those who can afford to pay for my products. The economy is bad. The third lies you need to deal with if you want to sell 100 products in 100 days is that our competitors are ahead. Our competitors are ahead. We only have experts of the past and innovators of the future. That Coca-Cola has been existing for over 200 years does not mean that Alcola are not finding their numbers in Nigeria. Our competitors are ahead is an issue you need to deal with as a salesperson. Because if you are feeling the competitors are ahead, you are not likely to put in the required effort. I'm still going to be talking about the required effort. I'm going to be giving you a tip of efforts that leads you to sell 100 products in 100 days. While I will be focusing on the real estate sector. So when you say Biggie came into the markets just about 2-3 years, and I can tell you their numbers are connecting. Their numbers are connecting. They went to the street to fight for their market share. It's only those who get to the market that will get to the market share. You cannot sit down in your house and tell yourself that our competitors are ahead and you want to have your own market share. The market share is only for those who deem it fit to show up. You must deliberately show up. We saw something crazy happened in Nigeria. An organization with just about 150 people, 50 workers, they took over Union Bank with thousands of workers. We saw how a small company came forth and buy over a company that has been existing for over 80, 90 years. That's Union Bank. So you must deal with the fact that your competitors are ahead, your competitors have been there. You must get into the marketplace to fight for your own market share. Because the market share, always tell yourself, the market share is only for those who are at the marketplace. Until you show up in the marketplace, you cannot get your own share of the market. So many salespeople keep telling themselves that the competitors are ahead. If the competitors are ahead, you must ask yourself, where is your niche market? There's always that opening for you as long as you can show up at the marketplace. But you must first psych yourself, because selling is first mental before it is physical. And that's why I keep saying that in order to do, you must first be. You must become somebody who can sell. You must become somebody who can show up. We have seen brands all over the world will just show up from somewhere and begin to compete favorably. So stop telling yourself that your competitors are ahead. I have told you 3 lies. The first lie is our price. Our price is high. The second one is the economy is bad. And the third one is our competitors are ahead. The fourth lies you must deal with as a salesperson if you really want to sell 100 of your products in 100 days is that my sales target is unimaginable. Man, I sold land on the 1st of January. I got paid on the 1st of January. There are many people who want to buy, but are you available to pitch your products? So you need to deal with this, that your sales target is unachievable. Your sales target is not supposed to be reasonable. It's supposed to be unreasonable. So when it's unreasonable, you are able to draw unreasonable energy to go after that product, to go after your market share. So when you set a target of 100 product, you want to sell 100 land, 100 plots of land in 100 days. That looks unreasonable, right? But you see, until you begin to set unreasonable targets, you are not going to find yourself, you are not going to get unreasonable money. You are not going to get unreasonable results. So you must intentionally set for yourself unreasonable targets. So when you set a target of 100 plus, when you set a target of 100 plus in 100 days, and you're telling yourself it is unreasonable, of course, you will not give that result. Don't forget, you have not come into this world to be okay. You have come into this world to be remarkable. And for you to be remarkable, you must set unreasonable goals. You must set unreasonable targets. Many people just want a target they can achieve. The purpose of the target is to stretch you and not to stress you. Because if you don't make the sales, poverty will stress you. So when you set
My friend will be back in a little while. We're trying to reconnect with him. It's going to be awesome to have him back. But I believe you're learning. You're learning the point. You're learning the game. It's been talking about the lies that people believe in, the price lies. I put on a screen. Let me know what you're learning from him. Let me know what you have learned. What have you learned? One of the things he said is that the market share is always for those who are in the marketplace. The market share is only for those who are in the marketplace. So that means you can't take the market share if you are not in the marketplace. That means you need to show up. You need to show up consistently. You need to show up strong. You need to show up strong every single day. So this is what I say. Buyers are born, but sellers are made. That means heavy humans that are giving birth to want to buy, but not heavy humans want to sell. In other words, we are born to be a buyer, but we need to learn how to be a seller. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's awesome for my friend, and he's gonna show up again in the next few minutes. I believe we're trying to get him back on the screen. Another thing that he said is about the economy. One of the lies that people believe in is that the economy is bad. This is what I say. If you've ever read one of my books, I said that's the book Go Starving. I said that bad economy is good for you. So I think he's back now.
Yeah, I think I'm back.
Okay, yeah, you're back. You're back. We're enjoying the section, and we are really learning. People are learning a lot from what you are sharing. You have spoken about the 4 lies that people believe. You have spoken about the lies of competition. You have spoken about the lies of pricing. You have spoken about the lies of the bad economy. And it's amazing. You have spoken about the lies of target. When people say that my target is not reasonable, and as if the target is meant to be reasonable. So
yes, the 5th one is I don't want to be. The 5th one is I don't want to be pushy.
You don't want to be pushy. All right.
I don't want to be pushy.
Tell us more about that. Tell us more about that.
Yes. You either pay me or you block me.
Good one. Good stuff. Good stuff.
You either pay me or you block me.
What about the people that are not
raised to be? You
either
pay me or you block me. As long as
are not raised to be that.
As long as I am sure you have capacity to pay, I will continue to be on your neck until you make payments.
Awesome.
I will continue to be on your neck before you make payments. So a client, so a salesperson is like, okay, I don't want to disturb him. No, I must get an emphatic answer from you. And if you are not buying now, you must tell me where you are buying, or I take referral from you. I take referral from you. So awesome. These are the lies salespeople tell themselves. These are the lies salespeople tell themselves. And let me add one for real estate practitioners. I don't necessarily need to go to the site to shoot videos before I sell. Is a major lie of real estate salespeople. You need to get to the sites. The client needs to see you at the sites. When the client sees you at the sites over and over and over and over again, they can begin to believe. They can begin to believe you. So when you keep telling yourself, I don't need to be at the sites, is a major lie that will not make you to sell.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff. So how do we take this thing from here? Now that people you have spoken to us about the lies. Now, what are the other practical things? The methodology. I know you're a man of methodology. I just want us to be, we're gonna take people into a camp meeting in the next few weeks where they can learn this thing in about 6 hours. Where they're gonna be stretching themselves. Now, what are the things that can make people go from being specific, real estate, for instance? What are the practical things someone can do to generate clients on the clients in 100 days, or someone else that is also applicable to someone that is also in other field? Can you just share about maybe 3 to 4 things with people, practical things? You're a man of practical that people can start doing.
The first thing is for you to sell your sales targets.
Fantastic.
Set your sales targets.
All right.
Be clear of what you will get if you sell. Target determines direction. You see, because when you set a target and you believe that your target is achievable, set a target. For example, when I set a target of ₦1 billion sales in 2022, it's a clear target. So that target must cost you something. So when you set your target, the first thing is for you to set your target. Then you ask yourself this question: is this achievable? Is it believable? Do you believe this target yourself? You see, when you set target for yourself, you are in charge. When someone else set target for you, that person sets targets that is good for him. But when you set a target for yourself, you are setting the target that is what? That is good for you. So you must first set your targets. When you set your target, you must ask yourself, and you must write this down. You must write this down. What must I do daily to achieve these targets? What must I do daily to achieve these what? These targets. You see, the main problem is not the target, but the daily action plan. What must I do daily? What must I do daily? You see, what you must do daily must be written down. You paste it somewhere in your room so that you see it every day. What must I do daily? What must I do daily? So when you decide what you must do daily, then you must ask yourself, what must I give up? Because the distractions are more powerful than your actions. Because when you don't deal with the distractions will turn your sales targets to frustration. What must I give up? Once you are clear on what you must do daily, then you must come to ask yourself, what must I give up? What must I give up? What must I give up? When you are through with what must you give up, you must ask yourself, where are the clients? Where are the clients? Where your clients are, you must write it down. You must know where they are. Remember, we are just saying sell 100 plots in 100 days. So the first thing you must ask yourself is, where are the clients? Now, when you know where the clients are, you must be clear on the income strata of the clients. If you are selling a land, for example, of 4 million, you cannot be looking at clients that are earning less than 1.5 million naira per annum. So you must be clear where the clients are, and you must be clear what they are earning, their income level. So that determines their ability to buy or not buy. So know where the clients are, be sure they can afford your product. Because when you keep marketing to people who can't afford your product, it will lead to nothing but frustration. What is frustration? The expectation of manifestation from quarters without the calculation of their income is frustration. When you are expecting something to manifest from people who do not have the capacity, however, they could do you referrals, so don't throw them away. But be clear on those who can buy. Be clear about those who can buy. You need to step up your copy ad. You need to step up your copy ad. You need to step up your copy ad. Very, very important. What kind of copy ads are you writing? Is your copy ad preaching hope or preaching fear? Because people buy for two reasons. They buy out of fear and they buy for hope. Hope that your product will do something great for them. They buy out of fear that your product would help them to avoid a situation they do not want. So you must be clear on your copy art. I think I've shared 4 things. You see, there are very, very crazy action plans, action steps, but you see, when you come into the real life class, we will be showing you exactly what to do. Thank you.
Things that you said, it's about how people can move from hope and fear. And a lot of people do not even have a target. The year is starting. Somebody says, oh, I'm going to make this amount of money in the year 2022. I want to make this amount of money, but this is it. There is no targets. And because there is no target, like you said, there is no direction because you don't have a target. You don't say, this is what I'm going to wake up on every single day. This is my daily routine. I was somewhere a few days ago and I was sharing with some people. I said, this is it. If you intend to do a couple of billions every year, now as a goal, that's amazing. But this is what happened. Most people often focus on the goal without focusing on the habits that will deliver the goal. Do you agree with that? But a lot of people focus on the goal without focusing on the habit that we have made. Now, can you tell me, from your own experience, what are the habits? What are the 2 habits that people need to focus on now if they want to really go from people that have an economic uncertainty to be able to have a predictable economy as far as generating customers in their own business is concerned?
The first thing is that you have to create 2 options.
All
Either
right.
you sell or you sell.
Fantastic.
Either you sell or you sell. Not selling is not on the tickets.
You see that you sell or you sell.
You see that you sell or you sell. You either sell or sell. So once you know that you either sell or sell, that helps you to be able to build a system, a funnel that brings the client consistently, repeatedly, and in an amazing inflow of money.
Awesome.
The second habit of every sales person is you must learn how to pitch your products. You must move away from sharing the features of your products to the benefits. Ask yourself, what does this client stand to benefit from buying these products? What does this client stand to benefit from buying these products? So when you are able to come up with what the client stands to benefit from the product, then you can wave that around using the power of storytelling, which we will be teaching in the live class and in the 6-month mentoring that goes with the live class. So we're going to be teaching you how to do all of those things, and we take you through what we call a copy and paste session, where we tell you exactly what to do, and in the 100 days, trust me, you will make that money. You will make that money.
Let me quickly say this. Based on what you were saying, about the pitch and the program. One of the things that I remember the last section that you and I had, and a couple of people were there, and I remember the process, even of the WhatsApp income process that people were taught, and how people immediately begin to generate leads. Because I believe that these things.
There's money in your phone. There's money in your phone.
There's money. So we're going to show people. So no. This is what I say to people. People don't buy your product. People buy the offer you make on your product. But most of the time, a lot of people don't even know how to make offers. A lot of people, they think people just buy their product. So this is January. This is less than 20 days of January. We created one of the product that we created in the year 2022, it's less than 20 days. Now we have sold more than 100, about 140 of that product between January and now. Why? Because it's about 8 places where you can find your lead. 8 places where you can find your lead. Now, these are the things that people are going to learn in 100 days with 100 clients in 100 days. They're going to find the 8 places where they can find their lead, how you can pitch, how you can repitch, how you can create offers that people cannot refuse. Now, this is it. Now, tell me, in one of your own experience, and then the online, the coaching period, during this period where they're going to be learning, and a lot of people don't know how to create something out of nothing. And that's what you and I, we're going to be spending 6 hours of intensive moment with people. We're going to be showing them how to literally change their life, how to literally get, something. Now, finally, before we go and before we ask people to be, now the truth is, if you're watching this tonight, you have an advantage. If you can stay to the end of the show, we're going to give you an offer for this 100 days, 100 clients in 100 days program. If you wait to the end of this program and you're watching now, you're going to have an offer that will change your life. Muyiwa and I, we are not just one of those people. Muyiwa, you know that there are many people that teach about selling, but they don't sell. You know that?
They are broke. They're broke.
They teach about sales. They don't tell. They call them sales trainer, but they don't do sales. So I see a lot of people. Just like one of the things that you said today, which one of the things that people are going to learn in the program is that a lot of people are bothered about price. A lot of people, when you see them pitching their program or presenting their program, they talk about price, they talk about the process, but they don't know that people don't buy the price, people don't buy the process, people buy one thing. It's called a payoff. What is the outcome from what you are selling to me? How are you be able to create the offer? What are the process of creating an irresistible offer? What will make people keep coming by to buy a product? So being able to sell 100 products in 100 days is doable. It is a possibility and certainty that already exists, but this is it. Now, can you tell us in few words, how can people create offer? Let's just give them a tips. And what are the things that people are going to be learning in the course of coming into 100 days, 100 clients in 100 days program? What are the things they are going to learn? What are the things they are going to learn? And how can people create an offer for their business that will change their life? And what are they going to be learning in 100 days, 100 clients in 100 days program, where you and I are going to be hosting only 100 people?
Creating offers are extremely critical to making the sales. You must create offers. And like I said earlier, your product is either creating hope or helping people to deal with their fears. So within the 100 days, one of the things we're going to teach you is that we are going to give you direct copy ads within the 100 days that you will be doing copy and paste. And by the time you do copy and paste for 100 days, trust me, you will begin to write your own copy ads by yourself that will be tailor-made for your particular niche. There is a particular niche for you. So by the time we take you through this process of 100 copy ads in 100 days, in the coaching that follows the one day in class, you will be able to pitch your offers properly. Let me give you an example of an offer I made some time ago. I simply asked, I said, if you die today, will your widow be able to pay your current rent? Because everybody must die one day.
Sure. Everybody must die.
And people died yesterday, well, we die differently. So if you die today, will your widow be able to pay your current rent? If your widow will not be able to pay your current rent, then it becomes very, very important for you to buy this land now.
That's an offer. That's an offer. So that
Yeah.
offer, this is what happened. Now let me quickly say this. And one of the things that people don't know that they're going to also learn in the program before you say other things they're going to learn is this. Often the time when people want to make an offer to a stranger, they often go trying to talk about hope. But you see, when you are making an offer to a stranger and you're talking about hope, the stranger becomes suspicious of you. You don't make an offer to a stranger talking about hope. You make an offer to a stranger trying to pinpoint his pain, because stranger move towards you based on the pay points, not on the pleasure points. So many a time, people wonder why the people that don't know them don't buy from them, because people that don't know you cannot buy pleasure from you. They can only buy what can solve their pain. So when you don't know how to create, you only make pleasure offer to the people that already know you, not the people that are just about to know you. Now, most people don't know this, and then they make offers and they find out that the offers is not working. They are spending money, and the money is just going to the social media managers, but not coming to them. So practically, when people show up, like you said, you're going to learn about the copy and paste strategies. You're going to learn about how to create an offer. They're going to learn about how to undo the 5-star strategies of handling objections. You're going to literally learn how to get people into your funnel and how to get people to pay you within 24 hours of showing up in your space. Now, we are going to show you the difference between conviction and persuasion. You don't sell by conviction, you sell by persuasion. Now, this is what happened. Most people don't know how to persuade people. Now, because they don't know how to persuade people, they thought that selling or generating clients is about talking. No, salespeople, closers are not talkers. They are stalkers. I mean, they know how to stalk people to the point where these people get persuaded, knowing full well that what is being offered is going to literally change your life. So what are the other things, 2 other things that people will benefit from showing up in 100 days, on their clients in 100 days? Can you just say it quickly so that
you will equally be learning how to make an extremely persuasive call to action. A persuasive call to action. In fact, I have seen so many ads without a call to action that can bypass the conscious resistance. And that's what you benefit. That's what we call shut up and collect the money.
Yes.
There is an extreme strategy. It goes beyond the call to action. When you tell the clients what to do, and you give the command, and the client makes the transfer. It's extremely subliminal.
Yeah.
So you will be learning how to do your call to action and when to do the call to action. When to do the call to action. Have you wondered how people fall for MMM? How people fall for Ponzi scheme? There is a subliminal call to action. You will be learning that call to action, and now you are selling a product that is real, not fake. You know, I was speaking with somebody who had once worked with insurance company. You know, she was trying to join my team, and she said that she actually sold insurance products and policies that most of the clients would never access. That she should do better selling land that people can access. And then when it comes to land, you learn the call to action. Because the call to action, you must understand that right now what we are doing is time bound. Results in 100 days. So you are going to be learning how to do call to action. So when you learn call to actions, you will equally be learning advanced utilization of contacts. Advanced utilization of contacts.
That's it.
You see, because you've got contacts that you don't know they are actually money. One of my sales team, somebody in my sales team went through this, and guess what? She sold 9 plus to one family.
Awesome.
Let me shock you. They bear the same surname. 9 plots to one family bearing the same surname. So
Awesome.
that's you learn the advanced utilization of contacts.
Awesome. Awesome. Advanced utilization of contact is one thing that people are going to learn in the 100 clients in 100 days program. You know, advanced utilization of contact. Now, this is it. Before we make the offer to you right away, we are going to go on a less than 1 minute, 30-second break, and then we will make this offer to you, and then we will call it a day. So just hold on right there. Just let's go on this break. We'll be right back right now. Are good? All right, we're right back right now, and this is the final laps of this meeting. Even as a legend closer that I am, I've been learning amazingly from this section. It's been awesome section with my brother, my friend, my inner circle member, Muyiwa Shimolowo. Is an amazing man, the CEO of Mami's Gold, the chairman of Mami's Gold, real estate company, running a training company. He has written couple of books, money errors that people commit, low income earners commit, and all of that. And it's been awesome. It's been awesome section with him. And Mr. Muiwa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, fantastic. So tonight, if you're watching this show tonight, and if you're going to see the show in the next couple of minutes, one of the things we're going to make for you is that it's only going to last again for tonight. By 12 midnight today, this offer will have been gone. This program is an 100,000 naira program. No matter country that you are in, you can just convert that money to naira. Now it's an 100K program. But for tonight, if you are saying yes to this offer tonight, we're going to give you a 50% discount on it. And this 50% only lasts ended by 12 midnight today. So what are you going to learn? You have been told what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to get clients, 100 clients in 100 days or more. If you practice the principles that we're going to show you. And this program is in 2 dimensions. You're going to be in a class with us for 1 day, about 6 hours being in class with us. When we want you and I, we're going to be taking you on this practical moment. And the next thing is that we're going to take you on a 6 months coaching section that happens once a week online. We're going to show you step by step and take you by the end and show you. And let me tell you, your money is in the hand of the customer that is still a stranger to you now. What we're about to do is to help you to onboard it and bring it into your life. This is it. If you want this program, there is a number showing on the screen. All you need to do right now is to send the contact to that number right now by saying I want. Just send a message to that number right now saying I want. If you get your message tonight, we're going to send you the account details and you're going to pay you're going to invest 50% of the actual value. Now, this is it. You see, the coaching class alone that you're going to enjoy for the next 6 months is worth about 600,000 naira. The moment what you're going to be learning in the class, you're also going to have my book. You're going to have Ashimolowo's book, and it's going to be that book alone. The quality of the book is worth in value more than 150K. And guess what happened? It is risk-free, risk reversal free. And you're going to be spending time with me. You're going to be spending time with me. I have closed billions and billions of sales, and Muyiwa has closed an amazing 100 of millions of sales again and again. This year alone, this organization is going to do a couple of billions. Guess what happened? We know what we're talking about. And this is what is going to happen for you. this is what is going to happen for you. There's no time. You need to go right now, say the number on the screen and test I want into it. I don't think it's going to take you more than 5 naira or less than that to send an SMS. Just say I want. You're going to have a 50% discount on this. We're going to have a first grade level of coaching. You're going to be shown how to create, how to generate customers. You are going to see the number showing on the screen. Send an SMS to that number right now and say, I want. By sending the message right away, we are going to be giving you 50% off the amount that you're going to pay. What does that mean? It means that you're going to be asked to pay within now and in the morning 50,000 naira to be part of this program. This offer is not going to last forever. This offer ends tonight. It's going to end by 12 midnight today. This will be the end of the discounted offer. But you know what? Because we want to do this to help you. You're starting the year, you need to start right. Let me tell you, without sales, if sales is down, everything is down. If sales is down, everything is down. If sales is down, everything is down. Selling is the art of the economy. Selling is the art of the economy. Salespeople are the drivers of the economy. In other words, if you don't know how to sell, you will smell. Your bank account will smell. Your financial life will smell. And guess what happened? We want to put a deodorant on you right away. We want to put an amazing perfume on you. And this amazing perfume is this ability to generate clients. Clients are everywhere, but you don't know how to locate them. We'll show you how they congregate. We'll show you how to 7 ways you can use lead generation, how to use lead generation, how to convert. You will see that business is a game, and the game is math. It's not magic, it's math. So, the number on the screen, type it, and just pick the number I said I want. By doing that right away, you are going to have a 50% discount on this offer. By the end of this month, this program is going to be old. It's going to be heard right here in Lagos, in a center that will be disclosed to you. It's going to be on Saturday, so it's not going to affect your daily work, and you're going to spend a whole day with us. You're going to have opportunity to network with us. You're going to have a privilege to meet me, to meet Muyiwa Shimolowo, and it's going to be a life-changing experience for you. I can assure you, spending 6 hours with us is a life-changing. It's worth more than $1 million. It's worth more than 5 million naira. But guess what happened? We're doing this to help you. We're doing this to help you. We're doing this to help you. So remember, we're not convincing you to do this. You don't have to do this. If you're comfortable struggling in life, if you're comfortable waking up in the morning and not knowing where the sales is going to come from, you don't need to do this. But if you say, I'm sick and sick of being broke and broke, again, if that is you, people, if that is you, you need to go right now and say, I want it. 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 You need to look at the number on the screen right now. The numbers are coming in already. You need to look at the number on the screen and say, I want it. And let me tell you that you don't need to say, I want it to please me. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. You don't have to buy this program. You don't have to come on this program. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Guess what happened? This year, we're still going to make billions and billions of naira. Guess what? Either you come for this program or not, we're still going to do it because we are practitioners, not just preachers. We do it. We sell every freaking fucking day. We wake up in the morning and we sell. We wake up in the morning, we go to bed, we sell. People send me money on the first day of January 2022. People were paying me millions. What happened? The same thing with Muyiwa. People were paying. Guess what? Because we know what we're talking about. We know what we're talking about. If you want to change your life, you need to change your life. Now we're giving you for the first time the cheapest program, but the most valuable program you can ever attend in your life. Let me tell you, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. If you are comfortable with mediocrity, if you're comfortable with getting by, don't send the message. But if you feel this is your life and you're sick and tired, I know you might have done programs before, but this is not one of them because we are practitioners. So go on the screen right now, copy the number, say, I want it. I want it. The number is scrolling on the screen. Say, I want it. And by so doing, you are going to have the details, and then you're going to pay 50% off the money. Instead of 100,000, you're going to do 50,000. And then you're going to spend time with us in it all. Guess what happened? We're even going to feed you. We're going to feed you. We're going to spend time with you, and you're going to life-changing moment. Let me tell you, by the end of this meeting, I believe you will move from the point of wondering where will the sales come from being certain about where the sales surely come from. And that is what we're going to give to you. And that is what we promise you on the Client in 100 Days program is going to be life changing. It has changed Moiwa's life. It has changed my life tremendously. We have mastered this program and it's changing our life and it's keep changing our life forever. Moiwa, what is the last thing you would say? What are the things you have for people? What is the name of your books that people can pick up right now?
You are your rescue.
Start reading.
You are your rescue. You are your rescue.
You are your rescue.
So, before you sleep tonight, I want you to answer these 4 questions. What will happen if you sell 100 plots? I want you to write it down. Write 3 things that will happen if you sell 100 plots. I want you to write down 3 things that will not happen if you don't sell 100 plots. I want you to equally write number 3. 3 things that will happen if you don't sell 100 plots. And lastly, I want to write 3 things that will happen if you don't sell 100 plots. Trust me, you'll gain clarity. See you in class.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moiwa. It's an amazing time. Remember, you can come when you come for this program. You're going to have access to all of these books. You're going to be shown how to get a copy in 6 months, what you can copy and paste, and it's going to literally change your life. Let me tell you, selling is how you activate the blessings of God upon your life. The moment you know
selling is God's gift to man.
Selling is God's gift to man. Selling is how you activate God's blessing upon your life. If you're looking for how to activate the blessings of God, learn to be a salesman and a saleswoman. And suddenly, guess what happened? And remember, it is a blessing of God that make rich and add no sorrow. In other words, the blessing of God is activated in your life through sales. You will never have financial sorrow. You will never have uncertainty in your life again economically. And that is the skill that we're giving to you. The most noble profession in the world is salesmanship. The moment you know how to sell, you can move your ship to your harbor. And that means right away, you can change your life if you want to change your life. So we see you in class. Thank you for joining today. Remember, the number is on the screen right there. You can join. Mr. Moiwa, thank you so much. It's been an awesome time bringing you on the show today. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to buy land in Agbara, you're looking for a place in Ikorodu to pick up a land, you are looking, Mommy's Gold is going to make that available for you. They have affordable, low-income properties in Owode, in Agbara, in Aton, in Ikorodu. Ladies and gentlemen, as low as 30K to 50K, you can buy a property for my guys. And guess what? And if you're also interested in picking up one in a pair, you can also come on board. You can get it right away. Ladies and gentlemen, I think if you say you want the land and you're watching the show, you want it in Aton, you want it in Owode, as low as 30K, 50K every month, you can spread your payment. And, they will give you instant allocation when you have made the money available. Mommy's Gold is there to make that available to you right away. And if that is what you are looking for, if that is the way to begin to buy an asset that will make a life for you, do it right now. I'll see you in the next class. Peace, love, and cash flow. Mr. Moiwa, thank you very much. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you. You are the best. Stay the best. Bye.